there, my name's Andy Hillier and today's guitar lesson is going to be on I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire by the Ink Spots as used in Fallout TV series and the game. I'm going to teach you how to play the whole song, but just before I do, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, press the notifications, they do really help, and the more comments the better. So just say hi if you want to say hi, let me know what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, keep me doing this, and you want the tabs for this as well, and loads of other songs, then I'll put it on my Patreon page. A link to that is in the description. One last thing, I've got a new Instagram account, so come give me a follow. If you've got Instagram, I'm Andy Hillier Guitar. My guitar is in standard tuning. Okay, the intro sounds like this. So to play that, we're going to put first finger on E1, play E1, then third finger to A3, then open D. So you might want to take your fingers off for that, or you can keep your fingers on tips, whichever way you prefer. So we've got, then back to the A3. So now move your first finger up to E2, and you can play E2, A3, D, then A3. So bar 1 slowly. Into bar 2, we play E3, then A3, open D. So you got, and then this next hit, you're just literally hitting the up, open D and A strings with an upstroke. So you got. So it's just a little passing note before we hit this C7, I should say. So we've got this from bar 2. And then we play this C7, which is your first finger on D2, second finger A3, third finger is going to go on D3. And actually, if you can, bar it down. So it'd be like a C9 chord, so third finger bars across the bottom 3 strings. Because we hit the chord, then add the little finger onto E5, hit an upstroke on that so it plays the E5 with the B3 and the G3 because your third finger's barred across, and then take the little finger off and hit the bottom 3 strings with E3, B3 and G3. So you hold this C9 through that. Okay, so bar 2 slowly then. So that little open hit, it doesn't really matter what strings you, like the fourth hit there, you can hit any of the open strings really. It's fine, so it goes. It's just like a little passing note. Okay, so the whole of that intro line slowly goes. We're up speed. Okay, so that's the intro. Make sure you learn that because we'll use it in the chorus as well. So let's go on to the next line, which is the chorus. And it sounds like this. Okay, so to play that, we've got an F chord, the dreaded F chord. First finger barred across all the strings on the first fret, second finger on G2, third finger A3, little finger D3. And we've got 4 beats on that. You could do just 4 strums down or play the strings nearest to your face and then the ones nearest to the floor like going. Or you could just do 4 straight. And then into bar 4, and the first chord, you could just play an F chord for these first 2 beats in the second bar of this chorus. But I've chosen to put this F/A chord. To play that, first finger on D3, third finger on G5, second finger up the top on E5, and little finger on B6. The A string gets muted off. Okay, so we've got 2 beats on that. we're then going to go to A flat diminished 7, which is your first finger bars from the D string downwards on fret 3. Second finger goes on the top string, the E string on E4, and third finger on G4. Again, the A string gets muted. So we've got A flat diminished 7th. So it goes from F/A to A flat diminished 7th. So you might need to practice that. Your first finger's basically staying in the same place and then just barring, and the second and third fingers move down a fret. So it's okay. We then have a G minor chord in bar 5. First finger bars across all the strings on the 3rd fret. Third finger A5, little finger D5. 4 beats in bar 5, and then into bar 6 you've got another 2 beats. And then a B flat minor, which is your first finger A1, second finger on B2, third finger D3, little finger G3. 2 beats. It's middle 4 strings. And then bars 7 and 8, we've got a C7, which is your first finger barred from the A string on the 3rd fret. Third finger D5, little finger B5, hitting the middle 4 strings. 2 bars of that, so 8 hits down. Okay, so let's play those first 6 bars of that line. So bars 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. And then bars 9 and 10 are what we learnt in the intro. Okay, so let's play the whole of that line. Here we go. 3, 4. Okay, so that's the first line of the chorus. Now, if we look on the next line of the chorus, it's exactly the same, first 6 bars, but instead of playing that intro part on the last 2 bars, we're just going to do F for 2 beats, and then a B flat over D, which is your first finger flat across the D, G, and the B strings on the 3rd fret, and third finger A5. Okay, 2 beats on that, and then back to an F chord for the last bar. So bars 17 and 18 go. So let's play the whole of that second line of the chorus. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. So those 2 lines play, that's like the chorus. And then on to the next line where we've got the bridge, which sounds like this. So to play that, C minor 7, first finger barred from the A string at the 3rd fret, second finger on the B4, third finger on D5, playing from the A string downwards, so that's C minor 7. Now if we take that same shape, move it all up 1 string, and then down 2 frets, so you're on the 1st fret, we get F7. So it's like an F major chord without the little finger on. Okay, so we've got 2 beats on C minor 7, 2 beats on F7. So we get The next bar's the same, so the first 2 bars you've got. Into bar 21. Now through bars 21 and 22 you could just play a B flat all the way through, but I've put this little movement in it by going. So B flat, first finger A1, third finger flat across D, G and the B strings at the 3rd fret. So 2 beats on that. We then have B flat major 7, which is your first finger, stays on the A1. We're going to put our 2nd finger on G2, 3rd finger D3, and little finger on B3. Middle 4 strings, 2 beats on that. And then take your 2nd finger off, so it plays the open G string, and that'll be a B flat 6. 2 hits on that, into bar 22. It then goes back to B flat major 7 for 1 hit, and then B flat major for 1 hit. So bars 21 and 22 go. Like I say though, you could just play B flat through the whole of those 2 bars. And then into bar 23, and we've got D minor 7 to G7, which is the same as the first bar, C minor 7 to F7, just up 2 frets. So we're on the 5th fret of the A string, 2nd finger on B6, 3rd finger D7, 2 hits on that, then up to G7, first finger barred across all the 3rd fret, 2nd finger G4, 3rd finger A5. And bars 23, 24 and 25 are the same. So D minor 7 to G7, D minor 7 to G7, D minor 7 to G7. And then we've got a C7 for the last bar. Okay, so let's try the whole of the bridge. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. And that's all the parts that we need to learn, because it then goes back to the first line of the chorus, plays that twice through, and then there's another bridge, another line of this, and then you just keep playing the chorus till the end of the song. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed that guitar lesson and found it useful. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, it really does help me out, as does giving me a like on the video, the thumbs up, press the notifications so you see when my new videos come up. And the more comments, the better. I do read every comment. So if you're out there, just say hi. Let me know where in the world you're from. And if you've got any ideas for songs, put them in the comments and I'll try and do a video for you. Also, if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, keep me doing this, and you want the tabs for this and loads of other songs, then I'll put them on my Patreon page. A link to that is in the description. One last thing, I've got an Instagram account, new one, so come and check that out. If you've got Instagram, come give me a follow. I'm Andy Hillier Guitar. Well, thanks for watching this. I do really appreciate it. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.